Hi, I'm Dave Johnson, editor for eHow's Tech Channel, and let's unbox the Apple TV. This is it. It's a very diminutive little unassuming box, and what it holds is Apple's foray into letting you buy a device from Apple that becomes a whole media center in something that fits in the palm of your hand, essentially. So let's open it up, see what we've got. It, as usual, it's packaged fairly nicely for Apple. The first thing you see is the Apple TV itself. We'll pull that out, set that aside. There's a very pretty remote control in there. And then after we pull out that, we're left with a power cable and some instructions. So let's see what we need to do to get this thing set up. So first of all, we need to apply power to our Apple TV. So we have a power cord here. I'm going to plug it in. And I'm going to plug it into here, but I need to take some wrappings off first. So I'll pull this apart. And there are no ports visible. And this is actually kind of interesting. It's a very cool little way Apple's chosen to package this. There's some black tape attached. Just pull it off. And watch out, it sticks to you. And here are the ports. So what we've got is the power port, which is what this is going to plug into, an HDMI port. So keep in mind that you have to have HDMI on your television in order to use Apple TV. And then there's an Ethernet connection, so you can wire in a wired network connection, or you can ignore that and you can use Wi-Fi. And that's what we'll do today. We'll just use Wi-Fi. So let's go ahead and plug that in. And I'm going to take the HDMI connection, plug that in as well, and it should spring to life after a couple of moments. Okay, so this is the startup screen for the Apple TV. You do everything using the remote control that comes in the box. And this remote has got some cellophane around it, so we can take that off and discard that. And this remote has a ring that you can control up, down, left, right, a menu button, and a play-pause button. Pretty much everything you need to do, you just do from that. So I'm going to choose my language, which is English. And the next thing is it recognizes that there's no Ethernet wired network connection, so it's going to look for Wi-Fi. And I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to enter the password. It takes a moment for it to connect to the Wi-Fi network, and after it's done, we're almost done with our setup at that point. We say OK to one or two more questions. And that's pretty much it. Now we're up and running. As you can see here, we have access to all the content that Apple has aggregated for our Apple TV. We can download movies, TV shows, music, all that sort of stuff. The one thing that we haven't done yet is set up iTunes, because what I want to be able to do is watch all of the content that I've already bought from iTunes and is currently stored on my PC in the other room. And that's actually very easy to do. Just go to iTunes and follow the directions there. And then you're going to want to go to Settings, go down to Computers, and make sure that you choose to share your Apple TV with your other PC. And then go to that other PC, go into iTunes, and follow the directions there to share with this as well. Once you've done that, all your content will show up here, and you can sit in the living room, watch on your big screen TV all the stuff that you've been downloading in HD format for your iPhone or your iPad. And that, in a nutshell, is the Apple TV.